go. This is for the sign of Scorpio for the period of November 2022. And it's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising Scorpios. Or if it resonates, take it. But that's predominantly what it's for. House placement, Scorpio. May it pertain to as many aspects of your life as it possibly can. I ask my ancestors to be present for this reading, to guide me and aid me in my act of divination. Lampadios. Inodia. Lampadios. Familiar spirits and spirit guides to be present in this reading for the Scorpio collective. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising for November 2022. The cards are so large that sometimes it gets difficult for me to rifle them quickly. Scorpio, happy belated birthday. Happy birthday. It's still your time. I have a kitten that wants to be present for the reading. She's trying to push the door open. You might be having company this month. Scorpio, this is going to be a spread for you or your person of interest. If you're more interested in figuring out stuff about yourself, maybe it will relate to you, or maybe it will relate to a person that's very significant in your life, i.e. a lover, a family member. There could be mixed messages about multiple different people in your life throughout the reading. Only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm feeling like letting them jump today. Sometimes I don't like that. Sometimes I do. Just depends on my mood. We're looking for card number 2. Oh. No, that's a goodie. I hope you can see, I mean, obviously you can't see that well, but at least the whole table's in view. Oh, there we go, there's that one. Oopsie. Get back in there. Too many. Just one at a time. There we go. Here it is. Thank you. Well, there's the next one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. A lot of energy today, jumping all over the place. This spread is like really cool to me. I don't know. I like it, but it's so large that it's best if you use smaller cards. But I love using the black cards on the black table. It just helps me with do my thing better. Time to have a snack. That one. I'm putting it here. You know, it fell directly there, right? So I will let them dictate which order. It doesn't matter. I know what they mean. Thank you. I'll take that. I'm going to take it. This and then this. The theme for Scorpio. The theme for Scorpio. Oh, little candle is not working no more. Okay. So right now, the overall message of your reading has to do with maybe your group of friends circle, your friend circle, group of friends at the workplace. They could be people that work for you. They could be people you work with. There could be a celebration over some kind of financial achievement in your life, whether that be business related or family matters. There is some sort of celebration of something that, some physical milestone that you've made in this life. You could be sharing this prosperity with those around you that you hold dear. Something you've manifested is being celebrated. You're thinking a lot about, Scorpio, you're thinking a lot about the healing that you've gone through more recently, or somebody's healing in your life, or they're thinking about their healing. There is some sort of dream that you have, hope for the future, that's really on your mind at this time. You could literally be thinking a lot about astrology if you're very into astrology, because of the combo of cards that have to do with the headspace. What I'm really seeing is you are thinking about a goal, a dream, something that you hold really dear to yourself, that's, you're trying to have faith or think about it in a positive light, that it will come to fruition. And intuitively you know that there is a nearing of this completion, this end of the road, this new leveling up. And I can't help but think that it has to do with what you're dreaming about or you're wishing for. Spiritually, you might be feeling very connected at this time, and like you're going through a leveling up in your spiritual connections to the universe. It's a kind of like a being born again after a time that maybe there was a very dark time. I think we did speak about this in a previous reading for you, Scorpio. You're not talking very much. You might have pulled away from people around you at this time. I also see in your theme, there's these people celebrating, but he's just sitting off in the corner, kind of, I don't know, for some reason, I never get this, but he's not, doesn't seem like he's really enjoying what he's achieved. He's almost stoic. He's not letting on how he feels, not showing how he feels very much. He might be slightly like maybe cracking a smirk there that he's happy, but he feels disconnected from the other card. You might feel disconnected even though there's a lot of people around you at this time, and it's because you're going inside of yourself internally. You're experiencing kind of some sort of awakening or some sort of awakening to your own path. You might be realizing that the stuff, the energies that are surrounding you, even if they are celebrating some sort of great thing, or they're enjoying life in a certain way, and that's fine. For you, you're not feeling on that vibration right now. It's much deeper for you. The people in your immediate environment, you might seclude yourself from just so you can have some peace and quiet to focus on the details of what you're trying to understand, to nurture within your own self, to grow within your own, You might have a hoarse voice at some point this month, which would be like a physical representation of what you're going through now. I need to take a break from speaking. I need to quiet yourself and be alone. You're wondering if there's anybody like you out in the world that you can talk to. You have hope for it, but you're not necessarily seeing it in your immediate environment. These people are having a good time, but you're focused on other things, more financial in nature, not so emotional, maybe more practical. If you're a singer, you might be working on your craft. That's something that comes through randomly for me. The fourth card, your love, your home, your family. There's some sort of conflict within the family or within your love life. There's this kind of playful, but yet it can go either way. It can be like somebody exercising their muscles or flexing. It's like a flexing. It's also sports. So you might be enjoying some sort of sport, and I do see bowling for some reason. I know that's going to sound silly to some of you. Not that bowling is silly, but just like, what a random thing. I also see conflicts within the own heart sector of yourself. Maybe that's why you've achieved something great, but you're not feeling like having a good time with others. Maybe you're conflicted about others in your life and the competition within the family or within the groups that you're involved with. There may be some people that you care about that are really kind of going to bat with each other. And you want to stay neutral. You want to stay out of it. Your romantic life specifically, or your fifth house sector, your fifth chakra, you're feeling very driven and confident in pursuing something that's been a challenge in the past. You've attained some sort of ability to take the things that haven't worked out in your life and use that as fuel for the fire to eject you or to project you in a certain direction. You're coming at it from a very balanced place of, this is what I have and this is what I hope to attain, and how am I going to make that, the two of those things come together in order to get me to where I'm going next. You might get a new car or a new bike or something that helps you go from point A to point B that you're feeling very proud of. And that could be what you are financially focused on right now. While other people are partying and having a good time, you may be saving for a new vehicle or a trip somewhere, a move even. Maybe you're moving out of a situation that's been kind of energetically a little bit nuts, and you're feeling more internalized because you're not wanting to participate in the conflict or the challenges of those energies are creating within the environment for you. And you're looking to move on. You're feeling very confident that that's the best thing for you to do, or that you're going to make this happen for yourself. Excuse me. It's a very spiritual card. So you may be feeling very creative and that's coming from a spiritual place. You're getting kind of like downloads from the universe about what you're supposed to be creating right now. It's almost as if you're being guided towards your destiny of what's supposed to happen for you, regardless of the chaos or the tumultuousness of the road that you're on. You know, the bumps in the road, you're just figuring out how to work out the kinks. Emotionally, you feel dissatisfied with the way things have been. Your energy is really limited maybe at this time. And so you're thinking of creating a new path for yourself, leaving the old behind that has been okay. You felt emotionally connected to it in some way. Maybe you have friends in a certain location. Maybe you have friends you live with. But you're looking to make a move to something that's going to emotionally serve you and in a much more fulfilling way. You're looking for that emotional fulfillment. And although it's been nice, it's time for you to kind of go off on your own, even though you might not know where you're going to. You just know that you're driven to go away from what's been to the future. This will be happening around the eclipse time. You'll get some information on this or insight into how this is going to play out in your life, because I have this eclipse in the background. Something is being eclipsed from your life, and it is your choice. You're choosing it. It's better to choose it than to have it be chosen for you, right? And it's very much a card, your card. This card represents Scorpio. So there's scorpionic energy within it, I should say. Your 7th chakra. 7th house. You're taking things slow because that's how you feel you should do it. You're not letting fight or flight really push you to a speed that you're not comfortable with. This is very much any kind of transportation, any kind of vehicle, any kind of trip, any kind of motorized thing that moves you from point A to point B, these three cards. So you are going to be moving, taking a trip after the eclipse of November. It's coming up. There will be some kind of movement. You will be moved forward. And you're using whatever dissatisfaction that you have to kind of push you on your way, like gasoline. You know, you're just like, okay. It might be slow. It might be like a slow speed of some kind, but you're not rushing because you don't want to make any mistakes. You'd rather take your time and enjoy the ride. That's what I'm hearing. Also, this could be having to do with relationships, romantic and other ones in your life. You're taking the slow route. You're taking it, you're courting. You're not really going too crazy with it. Either you're not taking it emotionally at a rapid rate, or the physicality might be slow of something. You're grasping for some sort of emotional reaction. You're grasping for some sort of emotional exhibition. You're looking for something that's going to emotionally spark something in you, drive you forward. You're looking for the flirtatious side of things. It's very romantic. You're looking for romance. You're looking for somebody to really kind of show how much they care and do something about it with their actions. You're looking for that now. You're reaching for that. What you're receiving is a new start. Something that you can, a new slate. Something that you're looking for. You've done the internal work. You've not spoke about it much, but you might be communicating more during this period about that you're going away and doing your own thing. And you've been thinking about this since the time of Virgo, potentially. Or you might have communicated like a little bit about this in the time of Virgo. But now things seem to be coming to fruition and moving forward. You're being offered a new slate. And what's allowing you to let go of whatever burden you have is a lump sum of cash. So you might have gotten some taxes back. There could have been somebody owed you money and they finally give it back to you. A gift of money. Something came in that allowed you to make these plans for a new beginning. The burdens that you're letting go of feelings. You're letting go of the conflict surrounding money. There could have been some competition involved with the money that you're receiving. You might have won something as well, some kind of award, some kind of recognition for your efforts. At work, it might have been that you might be in a competitive business and you're the one that is doing much better. You're getting the financial backing, you're getting something from this. And that's allowing you to make plans for this new future. The burdens that you have that you're carrying is that you're leaving your friends behind. You're sad about that. You're sad that you're grieving this change, but it seems like although you are sad that you'll be missing out or leaving some people behind, there are new relationships coming in. They're right around the corner for you that are maybe not in your visual sights right now, but they're coming. And you might be a little bit sad right now. You might be a little defensive as well, because there might have been some lovers that have been interested in you, and you've had to kind of be like, well, I'm doing something new with my life, so I really can't invest. I'm protecting my energy. I really can't invest in you. I have things to pack up, things to buy, wheels to oil. And you might be sad that you see somebody or burdened by somebody else in your life that you used to really care for, that you really offered your affections to, getting a lot of different attention. You might also be burdened and kind of saddened by the attention that you're getting for something that you've done that's been loved by others. So there might be some pressures to perform. What you're going towards taking new steps towards something you love, feeling new at something that you love, or offering some new emotional gifts towards others. That's what you're chasing. You're chasing the affection of someone, something in your life. Maybe looking for a new friend actively in your new spot. You're trying to hold on to what you've got. You're trying to hold on to the friends that you have. I think that's what you're trying to keep the connections going in whatever way you can. Messages about good messages, positive messages about something that you held dear, something that you've been collecting as well. There's an embrace here. There's like a hug. These two cards are like a hug to me. So you're not wanting to let go of some friend that you have. You're really trying hard to keep the relationship going, even if it's at a distance. And what's destabilizing you is maybe somebody else came into the picture and kind of made you take a back seat. Or what's destabilizing you is that you're heartbroken about something. Maybe about having to go away. Maybe about this other person finding somebody new. Maybe you're a little bit timid about offering this kind of emotional or giving up or communicating emotionally at this time. You feel very inhibited because you are kind of mending a broken heart, or you're kind of protecting your broken heart because you've had it broken in the past. Maybe past hurts are what is destabilizing you from moving forward emotionally with communicating with people you love, or making new friends, putting your neck out there in terms of trying to receive back some sort of emotional reciprocity of some kind. And E.E. Cummings' poem is coming to mind with this. I hold you in my heart, something like that. It feels like you're telling somebody that you really love them and you care about them, and you'll always have them here. You know, they'll always be there with you, no matter where you are. What you're going away from. You're going away from some sort of exchange that might have to do with finances. Maybe you are giving a lot more towards an apartment situation or a car that is not giving back to you as much as you put into it. I feel like maybe the rent was so high that you didn't want to keep making rent in the city that you lived in or the town that you lived in. You're trying to avoid giving out more than you receive. It's as if you're afraid that things are going backwards instead of forwards, and that you're going to be left out of a situation that your fair, what you're supposed to receive. You know, you're really thinking about what you're supposed to receive, and if it's fair and balanced in the tangible world. You need more money. There's something that the reason why you're leaving is because you're looking for more opportunities. What do people have to give to me? I've been giving to other people, and it seems like it's just not been even enough. I feel like I've been struggling, and that could be struggling at home to pay the rent, struggling with the household, the people in it. It might have not been an even exchange of energy. And so you felt left out in the cold. You might be afraid of being alone and not having anyone around to help you, but what's keeping you grounded is what you've been through already. Your strength that you've built up, you know your accomplishments, you know how hard you've fought for something, and it's those past notches in your belt of things you've done, things you've been through, that are giving you the strength to keep going and finish this, get to the end of this cycle. It's as if you're having a little bit of remorse about the people around you that you're going to miss, but know that like things haven't been evenly dispersed or distributed. The work, the finances, that something has not been balanced enough in your life, and you're looking to create that balance through moving forward and trying something new. And you might see other people kind of like doing their own thing, having a good time, but you're focusing on kind of building your own empire, building something for yourself. It looks like you get it too, because I have here the Fool. The Knight of Cups. If this is a person as well, you could be looking for the right person. Maybe the last person was great, but it just didn't work out. It could be a job, a home situation. I do see movement, though. I see somebody taking a trip somewhere, so it's either a move or a trip. You might be letting go of a chunk of change to go on this trip, but that's something that you really desire. Like you're looking to leave behind what you've emotionally established and physically established for yourself in order to find more financial reciprocity. You want to feel like you're valued and people see your value somewhere. You don't want to feel alone anymore in a room of people. And these conflicts within the household could have been to do with the finances, because I see the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. And you don't want to have to fight with people about money anymore. You'd rather have your own financial struggles than to fight with other people about money. So you might be moving by yourself, like into a studio apartment or 1 bedroom. Or you might have shared a car with somebody in your family, and you're deciding that it's just been too much trouble, conflicting schedules. You know, it's caused a lot of grief and cost me a lot of money, and you're looking to get your own ride now. You have hope that this cycle will complete, and it is going to complete. And I do see it coming to fruition around the time of the eclipse period, which we'll be finishing up, I think, in November, December, early December, November. Not exactly sure about that, but I know there's an eclipse in November, so that's what I'm thinking during this period. All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Whatever it is, there will be celebration over a new empire, an empire that you've created, that you've manifested for yourself. And you'll be able to share it with other people. And it seems like there's going to be friends there too, even though this might be the past and this is the future. I can read it 2 different ways. So it's looking good, Scorpio. Good luck with your new ventures. See you in December. Bye.